Greetings, everybody. Now, it's no secret that I've been affiliated with the Waifuism community in the past. I've perpetuated their ideas, I've leeched off of their Reddit posts, and I've disappointed waifuists all around the world. So, at the end of the day, what do I really think about the concept of developing a romantic relationship with a 2D fictional character, and what do I think about the people who do so? Well, they're all vile filth. They're disgusting cretins excessively indulging in childish fantasies. Anime isn't real, and I'd prefer that waifuism wasn't either. The concept itself brings great shame to our society and illustrates our decline and evolution as a species. I mean, how could we go from hunter-gatherer societies built by strong communities and families to a bunch of degenerates developing hyper-emotional attachments to pixels? And the waifuists themselves, they often wear neckbeards and have fedoras, and they live in their mother's basement and often don't have a job. They're probably single and likely virgins. They probably also have neckbeards and are overweight and live in the basement at their mother's house. They're very strange, and I don't like them. Now you may think, Knots, why hate on people who are usually mid to late teenagers and occasionally mentally ill, engaging in eccentric behaviors that don't affect you? Well, two reasons. First off, you failed to acknowledge that by bullying other people, my social value increases. By me pointing out immutable flaws in others, you, the viewer, will recognize my inherent superiority as I do not possess those flaws. This will increase your trust in me, and as somebody making YouTube videos, there's nothing I need more from you than your trust. Subscribe today. Secondly, although these people may not be harming anyone else, they're certainly harming themselves. Life is hard, life is lonely, life requires coping mechanisms and distractions. But dating anime characters and pretending to be in love with them is not an example of that. There are plenty of other strategies to choose from. Personally, I recommend forming parasocial relationships with celebrities and YouTubers. This is much more socially acceptable and essentially the same thing as waifuism. And there are other coping mechanisms out there like exercise, self-help books, learning a new skill, creating your own art, just really anything that would help you build and maintain your confidence in a world that always tells you that you're not good enough. But a lot of those things are hard, and it's a lot more enticing to just fill those empty spaces in your life with things that you can convince yourself are real instead of things that are actually real. After all, if perception is reality, why not trick yourself? And that's why you should subscribe today. Why don't I be your parasocial relationship partner? I can be like your waifu. Just kidding. Drugs are another coping mechanism. Alcohol is pretty common nowadays. Prohibition's over. Let's go. Well, seems like we have our vices, one and all. Just don't pick a weird one. Um, and you know what? Maybe waifuism isn't even a vice for some people. It's not even a coping mechanism. Maybe their life is completely fine, and they just this fictophilia is like a genuine orientation. I have my doubts though. Comment below your thoughts.